My name is Timothonius Alai, jazz pianist, music producer, and educator. My experience working and performing in the Calgary arts community has been inclusive. I originally started in the jam communities and specifically with One Big Jam, led by Chris Merrick. My experience has just been that artists here are really looking to collaborate, and it's been a very positive experience for me. One thing that everyone should know about Black, Indigenous, and people of color in the art scene is that we all come from a very unique, or we each come from a very unique and diverse musical background. When you look at the history of jazz music, jazz did not come about by any single one culture, although Black people were at the forefront of its development. In jazz, you find the evolution, or rather the merging of the European classical tradition with African music, with Jewish music, and as jazz went over the ages, you'll find that the more diversity was brought into the medium, the more unique and the more rich it became. One thing I hope for in 2021 is a more tolerant society. I think in the past year, we've all seen the polarization that seems to be happening on almost every single issue imaginable. Maybe it's because we've been locked up in our homes, nothing better to do, but one thing I really believe in is the freedom of agency and the freedom to be different. The best part about studying at the Mount Royal University Conservatory was definitely just being around other people who love what I love on a daily basis. I think it can be very lonely being an artist. What better place than the conservatory to be around people that are not only practicing the art that you're practicing, but if you're a pianist, you can hang out with a bass player, and jam with him. And I feel like especially that ensemble opportunity is super rare, and it's very, very hard to find outside of the conservatory. What's next for me musically? I'm currently working as a music producer at a studio, and I've been producing for an artist by the name of Justine Tyrell. Since after being in isolation for a few months, I was kind of being driven crazy, playing piano without an audience, so got myself a new computer and I started using Logic Pro. And now I'm making hip-hop music and R&B music. From my perspective, to center the arts means to create an environment where people feel free to express themselves. Without that prerequisite, you don't really have art. To center the arts, for me, means to create an atmosphere of acceptance, of inclusion, and respect for diversity.